The real lessons from the Millionaire Next Door. Most people grow up with a very specific picture of what wealth looks like. They imagine large homes, luxury cars, expensive clothes, and a lifestyle that signals success at every turn. Society teaches us to associate wealth with appearance. If someone looks rich, we assume they are rich. The Millionaire Next Door challenges this belief by studying real millionaires across America and revealing something unexpected. Most people who are truly wealthy do not look wealthy at all. They live ordinary lives in ordinary neighborhoods, often right next door to people who are struggling financially. The first major lesson from this book is that wealth is not the same as income. Income is what you earn each month. Wealth is what you accumulate over time. Many people earn high salaries yet have very little wealth because they spend almost everything they make. As income increases, spending increases along with it. Bigger houses, newer cars, more expensive habits slowly absorb every dollar. Wealthy individuals think differently. They focus on what remains after expenses. They understand that money becomes powerful only when it is saved and invested, not when it is consumed. Another important lesson is that frugality is not about deprivation. Many people misunderstand frugal behavior and assume it means living with less joy or comfort. In reality, frugality is about intentional spending. Millionaires are selective with their purchases. They do not spend impulsively or emotionally. They prioritize long-term freedom over short-term pleasure. They buy value rather than status. This mindset allows them to consistently save and invest without feeling deprived. Time, energy, and money are closely connected. The book explains that wealthy individuals manage all three carefully. They do not waste time chasing appearances or competing with others. They invest their energy into productive activities that create long-term value. They understand that money represents stored time and effort. When money is wasted, time is wasted as well. Because of this, millionaires treat spending decisions seriously and avoid unnecessary financial stress. One of the most eye-opening lessons in the book is that people are not what they drive. Society often judges success based on cars, clothing, and visible consumption. The research shows that many people driving expensive cars are actually deeply in debt. Meanwhile, many millionaires drive older or modest vehicles because they prioritize reliability and value over image. They do not use possessions to define their identity. Their confidence comes from financial security, not external validation. Economic outpatient care is another powerful concept discussed in the book. This refers to financial assistance given by parents to adult children. While the intention is often good, constant financial support can prevent children from developing discipline and independence. The research shows that many people who receive ongoing financial help struggle to build wealth on their own. In contrast, self-made millionaires often grew up learning responsibility, budgeting, and delayed gratification. These skills become the foundation of their financial success later in life. Family culture plays a significant role in wealth building. Millionaires often raise children with clear values around money. They teach responsibility rather than entitlement. They encourage independence rather than dependence. Instead of using money to solve problems, they use education and structure. This approach helps future generations develop strong financial habits that support long-term stability. Finding the right economic niche is another recurring theme. Wealthy individuals often focus on careers or businesses that match their skills and personality. They do not chase trends blindly. They build expertise over time in areas they understand well. This allows them to create steady income and reduce unnecessary risk. Wealth is rarely built through shortcuts. It is built through focus and consistency. The book also highlights the difference between millionaires who build wealth through discipline and those who inherit wealth without learning financial skills. Inherited wealth often disappears within a few generations because the habits that created it were never learned. Self-made millionaires develop strong financial systems because they had to. They understand budgeting, investing, and risk management deeply because their success depended on it. Throughout the book, one pattern appears again and again. Wealthy individuals live below their means. They do not allow lifestyle inflation to control their decisions. When income increases, they increase savings and investments rather than expenses. This single habit compounds over decades and creates financial independence. It may not feel exciting in the short term, but it creates stability and freedom in the long term. Another lesson is the importance of planning. Millionaires plan their spending, their investments, and their goals. They do not leave money decisions to chance. Planning reduces emotional reactions and improves consistency. When decisions are planned in advance, there is less temptation to make impulsive choices during emotional moments. The book makes it clear that financial success is behavioral, not intellectual. Many people understand money in theory, but fail in practice because their habits do not align with their knowledge. Millionaires succeed because they act consistently, not because they are unusually smart. They follow rules even when it is uncomfortable. They stay disciplined even when others are spending freely. Environment also matters greatly. Millionaires often avoid social circles that revolve around competition and display. Constant comparison leads to overspending and dissatisfaction. Wealthy individuals choose environments that support long-term thinking and discipline. They understand that who you surround yourself with influences how you spend, save, and invest. At its core, The Millionaire Next Door teaches that wealth is not about luxury. It is about control, stability, and peace of mind. True wealth provides options. It allows people to choose how they spend their time and energy. It reduces stress and dependence. It does not need to be visible to be powerful. The final and most important lesson from this book is that wealth is designed. It does not happen by accident. It is the result of thousands of small decisions made consistently over time. Anyone can learn these behaviors. Anyone can apply them. Wealth is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It is built quietly by those willing to live intentionally and think long-term.